Now let's talk about the 5S of lean management. 5S is one of the easiest ways to eliminate waste and improve process. What are the 5S? First is seri or sort, seton or set in order, siso and shine, seketsu, standardize, and shikutsu for sustain. It is a principle recognized in many industries as an effective tool for improving workplace organization, reducing waste, and increasing efficiency. It is a standardized process that, when properly implemented, provides a structure for continuous improvement. First is sort. Sorting can be done by removing all non-essential items from around the work area. Any essential items that do not fit or work or are broken are tagged for action. As the first step of 5S, it is usually the most difficult, as people tend to be attached to their items and hoard supplies. A good exercise is to ask yourself if you will need the item in the next month. If you do, you may keep the item. Otherwise, you can store it anywhere, throw away, or turn it into scrap, which can be sold or transformed into other items. Next is set in order, a place for everything and everything in its place. Have you ever tried looking for something but eventually gave up because you just can't find it? Have you ever experienced having to go somewhere just to secure information? Arrange items so that they can be found, retrieved, and returned easily. This includes considering the process flow, exchange of information, and frequency of transactions to determine which arrangement is the most logical. Next, shine. Remove dust, dirt, and debris. Cleaning will also highlight any previously unforeseen problems. In addition to basic cleaning, it also involves performing regular maintenance on equipment and machinery. Dirty process equipment can actually increase the potential for process variability, inefficiency, and lead to equipment failure. A dirty area can also contribute to safety issues that have the potential to cause a worker to be injured. Another principle here is that we are all happier and hence more productive in a clean and bright environment. Also, if everything is clean, it is immediately ready for use. Next is standardize. This could be called the most important step in the 5S process. At this stage, work instructions, checklists, standard work, and or other documents are developed. Without work instructions or standards, operators tend to gradually just do things their own way. What makes documented standards important? First, it serves as a reminder, then it ensures consistency and prevents variation, and instills a sense of direction and puts everyone on the same page. Next S is sustain. Everyone who uses the work area is encouraged to adopt the new system. Eventually, the new arrangements will become the culture. Sustain refers to the process of keeping 5S running smoothly, but also keeping everyone in the organization involved. To sustain a 5S culture, keep in mind the following. Communication, we need people to be aware of what we are trying to achieve and why. Education, they need to understand the concepts and the individual techniques. Rewards and recognition, people need to feel that their efforts are recognized. Time, give people time to implement time-saving techniques. They should follow new instructions but let them have time to adjust. And structure, we need to identify what is to be done and by whom to monitor compliance and improvement. So, in summary, the advantages of implementing a lean management process would include increased overall productivity, reduce the amount of workspace that you would require, reduce manufacturing lead time, and it will improve flexibility to react to changes and improve overall quality. Disadvantages, however, would include difficulty with changing processes to implement lean principles. It would require a long-term commitment, and it's a very risky process. So, sit back, think about your operations, and then ask yourself these questions. Is there any work that is being done which is really not necessary? Can the work procedure be simplified? Is there a better way of doing it? And what will happen if we change or adjust our tools? And lastly, how can I get everyone in my organization on board with these changes?